Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Final Fantasy IV. Continuing on with the live stream, actually, from just a short moment ago, where we're headed up the Tower of Babel to kill people. How you doing, Nick?
You know, I took a break and went to go make myself a Bailey's Irish cream and heavy cream drink. Didn't even make it to the living room. It's already gone.
Nice. I made myself a gin and tonic only to discover that my tonic water has gone flat, so that's a little depressing, but hey, at least it's made with good gin, so that...
First world problems.
That covers up some of its sins.
Did you, you have any opinions on the soda stream? That could unflatten your tonic, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. No, I don't own one, but...
I recently invested in an ice cream maker. Best $40 I've ever spent.
Nice.
Already has paid for itself, and it's not even summer yet.
Nick's got himself a regular Ben & Jerry's operation in his living room.
You know, you're not wrong.
So, fun fact about Ben & Jerry's that I never knew. Apparently, I don't know whether it was Ben or Jerry, but one of them had
Damn, here we are again.
Sinus problems so bad that he, basically can't taste anything unless it's got, really overwhelming flavor or spice. And so, the reason their ice cream has such distinct and strong flavor profiles is because they personally test everything, and he wanted to, make sure that he could taste it. So they would start making it extra sweet or extra chocolatey, and that's the only way they could get his stamp of approval.
Huh, so that's why every bite of Ben & Jerry's tastes like a speedball of flavor.
Yep. That's exactly why. Hey, Nick, look, a mystery egg. You think there's chocolate inside?
Oh, you know what? I gotta remember, I gotta watch from Discord or else I'm gonna be 5 seconds behind.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, if you could just do, the split screen thing or something. I mean, like I said, we do not have an active chat as of now. But
so this chick just popped out of an egg. Isn't that how the story of Esther went?
I don't know, actually. Was she also killed by poison?
No, I think she was some sort of goddess of nature. Hey, weren't you gonna get that treasure box?
Did I miss one?
I think so.
I think it's an axe.
Yeah, it's just the giant's axe.
Yeah. Wow. So you guys
No,
didn't
they
get the
wanted
hint the
another
first time.
wanted another bite at the apple.
And not get the hit the first time, clearly. I will not abide by a back attack in this game.
So I like that when we record on Fridays, every time I take a break, it's the same
What
thing
is
when I
going
try
on?
to get back into the room. It's like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, like all the dogs are just laying on the floor, staring. And I'm trying real hard not to make any noises as I come in the room because I don't want to get them all riled up.
Rex soiled himself and it pissed me off. That was
Well,
you
I
and
had
you
to-
know it.
Then I had to sympathy pee. Duncan peed, so I had to pee. I didn't want to be self-conscious.
You're a lying old man. I'm only like a year older than you. Shut the hell up.
Oh man, the ogres in this game look weird.
Yeah, they do. They've got those weird purple smiles.
I've never noticed that creepy grin before.
It's kind of like wrong Joker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, why so uptight? That's the line, right? You guys don't like me, do you? Nobody does. Well,
Why did the Joker suddenly become Drew Carey?
right. Oh man, do you remember the Drew Carey show? I mean, it wasn't bad, but I mean, you probably don't remember it.
I'm getting it mixed up with Whose Line Is It Anyway?
It's the one where he worked at that department store with, oh shit, I can't think of his name. English guy, really funny. It'll come to me later.
Couldn't tell you offhand.
And a really big woman named Mimi, who would always give him shit.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, they were like rivals and what.
Yeah, crap. Who was the guy who played his boss? He's hilarious, and I cannot think of his name. Daniel
Ramsey?
Craig. Daniel Craig.
Wait, Daniel Craig?
No.
James Bond?
No, that's not who I'm thinking of. God damn it. But it's one of the Craig Ferguson. There we go. Sorry, Daniel Craig. That would have been hilarious. I mean, I'm not wrong. That is a British guy.
Yeah, it's a British guy, not the British guy.
Not funny, though. Definitely not funny. Oh, wait, no, this is the axe.
Yep.
God damn
And
it.
my axe.
Really actually didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna
Well,
throw my
here we
blood
are.
lance at him. No, not gonna do that. Gonna avoid the temptation.
Edge, god damn it, quit throwing my items!
No magic works on these dudes, right?
You know, good question. They're blue, they look like they don't like the cold.
I think I tried. I don't think anything connected, magic-wise. You know what? We got Kiraga. Let's take it for
Why
a
don't
spin.
you just
I'm curious.
berserk Cecil, you know?
That's not a bad idea, actually. I do have those Bacchus wines that I'm not otherwise going to use. And I remember by the way, I remembered why I saved those. It's not Leviathan, it's Odin.
Bacchus wines?
Yeah, to make characters berserk. I use it on Cecil, Kane, and Edge for the Odin fight, since it's basically a race against the clock.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then you can kind of take him down hard when he raises his sword. No, I think the window to attack him with thunder when he raises his sword is really small.
Is that right?
Yeah. Because, there's a window of time when he lifts up his sword, he's
Right.
extra vulnerable to lightning.
Yeah, and he's about to fuck your shit up, yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Kind of forgot about Odin in this game.
Yeah, so did I, actually. We could have got him just a short while ago.
Well, we could have fought him. Now, whether or not we could have actually collected him is another story.
I think we could have made it.
I don't know. Generally, by this point in the game, I powered leveled pretty hard, and I don't think I'm able to grab him.
You know, it'll probably be easier with Edge. We'll just do it with Edge.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, it's not like we're trying to do a level 1 speed play of this. We'll get him when we're damn good and ready.
Yeah. And, you know, like I said, I haven't done any power leveling up to this point, and, you know, we're still doing fairly well. Granted, the enemies in here are kind of being damage spongy compared to the previous places, but... could be worse.
Oh no, the ogre can't use magic. Ah, he's dead.
Hey, we got a headband.
Okay, it was Ogre Killer.
What does that do? Does nothing. The answer was nothing. God damn it.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's just pathetic.
No bueno.
Yeah, I was a little pissed off that I ran into a fight so soon, but then I saw it was a preemptive strike, so... What the fuck? God damn it.
The chemical warfare continues.
Yep.
Speaking of chemical warfare, don't we have any bio?
Yeah, we do.
Let's see how they like it.
Let's accidentally attack with Rydia because I'm stupid.
She just starts throwing canisters of mustard gas.
Right. That'd be like a tool for Edgar to use in FF6, you know? Instead of the Bio Blaster, it's just like
Right.
a fucking grenade made for decimating small villages.
Just blowing anthrax in their faces.
Edgar, oh my god, hey, I don't make the rules of wartime, okay?
It's humane. I'll kill so many enemies so quick they'll have no choice but to surrender, and we'll save millions.
At the cost of billions! Wait, that should really work the other way around, shouldn't it?
That was actually the logic behind the man who made chlorine gas.
I
We'll
can
just
see that.
kill so many people so quick, the armies of Europe will surrender.
I mean, he wasn't wrong.
No,
Oh,
everyone
shit.
else got chlorine gas and they started using it.
Well,
and
why
everybody-
why have we been banned from Twitch?
Oh, that was quick.
That was fast.
I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Fritz Haber Bosch who created chlorine gas. It was after he created fertilizer, which ironically saved millions of people.
You know a shitload more about this than I do already, so I'm
What
just
can I
gonna.
say? I've got a long commute between here and...
At this point, you can just say whatever the hell you want, and I'll believe you.
No one's gonna fact check me.
No one's gonna. I mean, literally, we're the only two watching our Twitch stream still right now.
Well, I don't know. Rex and Duncan are watching.
Yeah, but we're not helping your view count.
Well, you know, factual accuracy. Didn't the president release a edited video that tried to make Nancy Pelosi look like a drunken moron?
Oh, that was actually Rudy Giuliani, but close enough.
Wasn't it?
Well,
Or okay.
Giuliani shared the video.
God, what a piece of shit.
Dude,
I remember when
there is no bigger piece of shit in the United States of America, I am convinced, than Rudy Giuliani.
It's so sad because, like, you know, he had that kind of air of respect to him post 9/11.
Yeah, and like right. I remember in 2001 when he got when Time made him Man of the Year, and they called him America's mayor and everything. And
America's mayor.
The one Republican with the power to bridge the gap with the Democrats. Pissed that reputation right away, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
I mean, good God, what an asshat.
And I just try to figure out, like, what is the payoff there? Like,
I don't know.
What are you getting out of it?
My one thought is that he's trying to rally the Republicans around him for a future presidential bid, but they've always hated Giuliani. They always called him a liberal and a drag queen, and all this. Like, they're not just suddenly gonna fall in line behind him. I don't know who he's trying to impress.
Well, you know, just because one perceives a situation one way doesn't mean it necessarily mirrors reality. He can think he's going to be he can think he's going to be 46, you know, as much as he wants, but don't mean that's going to happen.
And every person in the United States could think that Donald Trump could never be elected president, yet here we fucking are.
That's where we were until eventually we got to the point of, oh my God, he could do this.
That's literally what happened. For a year and a half, everyone said, no. I mean, when the rubber hits the road, no one's actually going to vote for that maniac. And then it's like, oh shit, he just won the primary. Yeah, but I mean, we'll just let Clinton martyr him, and then we can really make a big stink in 2020 about how the election was unfair and that the best we could rally against her horrible machine was done. Oh my God, he beat Clinton. Well, I guess we just have to pretend like he's a legitimate candidate for 4 more years.
I still remember hearing that on my way
12
home
more
from
years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know he's going to get reelected, so...
I hate that so much. I do know it, and it pisses me off. Because, like, it's like watching and... like, we talk a decent amount of politics on this show, but I am not, like, any more well-versed politically than your average New York Times reader. And like, below average, mind you. And I feel like I, with my limited scope of knowledge, am watching in slow motion while the Democrats destroy themselves. It's the most frustrating thing in the world. One, because they're the only ones who can, like, actually stop Trump, and then 2, I still consider myself a fairly loyal Democrat, like, in spite of all the party's problems. It's just frustrating to watch something that I do believe in just shoot itself in the foot over and over again.
Well, I mean, it's not a mystery how Trump won. I mean, yeah, you can say there was some Russian interference, but for the most part, Clinton came off as an elitist, and they lost the blue-collar workers. And I have not seen really any attempt over the last 2 years to try and rectify that. I mean, so far we've run on Bernie Sanders isn't liberal enough, and we need to abolish ICE. And I just think to myself, okay, well, good luck with that, folks.
Well, it's basically what we talked about last time. So far, every single candidate, all they can say is, well, hey, I'm not Trump, vote for me. Like, yeah, but Joe Biden isn't Trump either.
2016.
Right. Like, we need to be running on more than not Trump. And Bernie's really the only one that I see doing that, but I think he's unelectable. I really do. I hate to say it, because I like Bernie.
Well, he's too far to the left. I mean...
Yeah, he's too far to the left. He's too old. He's not a Washington insider, whereas Trump found a way to make that work for him. For Bernie, it's just going to be interpreted as a lack of political mobility. And so...
Well, I mean, assuming there ever was a Bernie presidency, I mean, if he doesn't have a Democrat-controlled House, I mean, he'll be a lame duck on day one.
Yeah, which... thanks be to God, is really the only thing that's... Though, Trump has found a way to seemingly usurp Congress, and I'm not sure why this doesn't terrify the Republicans as much as it does the Democrats. Like him just stonewalling Congress right now. Like, that shouldn't be something that the president can do in a checks and balances system, but...
Well, like...
But, you know, Uncle Sam and the American flag disagree, Chris Beck, I guess. I mean, good God. Like, what the fuck is even going on right now. He can refuse to show up for congressional hearings and not answer questions that are paramount to the security of the goddamn country.
I mean, that's never happened to Trump directly. Now it's happened to people in his cabinet, but not the president.
Now it's starting to happen to him. He's encouraging his own cabinet not to answer questions. That's just not the way the system works. We're not accountable to him. He's accountable to us. In theory.
Yeah, but
in theory.
There's that, but you can also make the argument that the Democrats are severely overplaying their hands with all these investigations as well. I mean, if you're going to call everybody in the country up to testify...
Not if there's something to investigate, which, with Trump, I think there actually
How long
is.
do you investigate before you get to the Democrat version of Ghazi hearings? I mean, like, how many more times... I mean, like, okay... Mueller helped take down Enron.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I still think that's a false equivalency, because with Benghazi, there actually wasn't anything to investigate, as it turned out. Trump, I mean, like we joked about before, all of his friends just seem to be committing these crimes around him with no knowledge on his part, apparently.
So, I don't know, it kind of reeks of, but when we do it...
No, but I mean... I don't know. I'm going to get frustrated here real quick, partly because of the alcohol, but I don't see it as a they did it so we're going to do it sort of thing. I mean, you'd have to be foolish to believe that Trump hasn't committed crimes in office. I mean, that's just...
Well, I mean, like, people say that, and then I ask, okay, well, what crime specifically has he committed?
Yeah, but I mean, when you look at his track record with the people around him who have been you know...
Yeah, but being an asshole isn't a crime.
No, but that's not his crime. I mean, his crime is obstruction of justice. You mean to tell me that he hasn't actively engaged in clandestine meetings to bury some of the illegal shit he's done? I mean, yeah, do I, Chris Beck, have any evidence to support that? No, but that doesn't mean it's not out there, and it doesn't mean that he didn't do it. I mean, the guy is the most transparently crooked human being on the face of the planet. And well, I think
there's what you know, there's what you can prove, and if you can't prove anything, you might as well not even bother, because it's just going to make you look weak.
Let me ask you this though: do you, Nick Weber, believe that Trump is totally innocent? That we're all just overreacting, and that he's actually done nothing wrong in his tenure as president?
I absolutely believe in Trump derangement syndrome for sure, but do I think he's shiesty and he's done illegal things? Sure.
Then why shouldn't we investigate him? Then why should we not investigate?
Because the other half of that sentence is, how much more is he doing that's illegal than the average person on Capitol Hill?
Why shouldn't we investigate those motherfuckers? I mean...
If everything is a crisis, nothing is a crisis. I just feel like, okay, you can investigate Trump, or you can try to... Get him out of office in the next election. You can pick one, but you can't do both.
Forgive me here, because you know I love you and I respect your politics, but a corrupt congressman is a blip on the radar. A corrupt presidency is a goddamn crisis. I mean, that's just how I view it. And you're right, there is Trump derangement, and I fully admit that I have the bias of thinking the man is a complete buffoon and an asshole. And I would take personal satisfaction in seeing him behind bars. But at the same time, though, that doesn't make the fact that he committed crimes and probably should be behind bars any less true. My personal bias does not undermine the fact that the guy is a criminal.
Right.
It's kind of like Ted Bundy. Like, did people get...
Again, what crimes are they? I mean...
Well, that's what we kind of really need to fucking find out. So, like, let's use Ted Bundy as an example. Not that Trump has butchered people in his basement or anything, which you never know. But, like, the crowd standing outside on the streets, you know, who were not personally affected by his crimes, you know, saying, you know, let him fry and all that stuff. Did they get carried away? Absolutely. Did Ted Bundy still deserve a life sentence, or, if you agree with that sort of thing, an execution? Based on his crimes, yeah, he did. And it just because, you know, it was a media circus and, you know, there was a lot of political bias there doesn't mean that he shouldn't have been investigated, because lo and behold, he fucking butchered like 50 women. just because there's a lot of political bias doesn't mean that Trump hasn't committed crimes that he should be held accountable for.
Well, I'll tell you what. Once we drag George W. Bush, or was it H.W. Bush, before The Hague for war crimes for the illegal war in Iraq, then I'll get back to you on going after Trump for his tax evasion.
Yeah,
so...
no, I agree with you there. I mean, I think he should be held accountable for what he did too. But the fact of the matter is, though, as a retired president, with such thing as a statute of limitations, I mean, it's been. I mean, I'm not going to waste my breath beating
George
a dead
Bush
horse.
has been an interesting kind of case study post the Iraq War, because he seemed to come to have had this like turning point. I mean, didn't he?
He's got buyer's remorse. He's got buyer's remorse about the whole thing.
Yeah, kind of like what McNamara had with the Vietnam War. I mean, he's gotten to the point where he has taken up painting, and I think he's swore that he's going to go ahead and do a painting for each and every one of the servicemen who died, in Iraq on his watch. Love him or hate him, there's definitely something interesting there to that. And I mean,
that's just called humanity. George Bush is a decent person, whereas Donald Trump is not. I mean,
Donald Trump is a narcissist. I mean, he's not an interesting villain. Put it that way.
No.
I mean,
well, George Bush's biggest crime is that he was in too deep with the oil companies. I mean, look at his vice president. You mean to tell me that wasn't a paid-for position? What did Dick Cheney ever fucking do to be elected vice president of the United States? I mean, that was a business move, and at the time, Bush just thought he was conducting good business. And so, yeah, you're absolutely right. And he had a crisis of conscience when he realized that business deal got people killed. Cheney's gonna go to his grave convinced that he was in the right. Just two very different people.
Well, to quote T.S. Eliot, there wasn't a single butcher who didn't firmly believe in his cause was being just.
Yep, absolutely. But that's the thing, though. With Trump, it's a completely different kind of animal because he doesn't really have a cause. I mean, he's just out to promote Donald Trump. Welcome to hell, Mom? I mean,
that
God.
would have been edgy.
Yeah, right? Anywho, that's my dose of politics for tonight. But again, I agree with you where I don't think anything is going to come out of this, and that we've got, a minimum of 4 more years of Trump, assuming that he doesn't find a way to galvanize his followers into overthrowing the Congress and, eliminating the terms of the required terms of the presidency.
Well, as much as I don't like, I could honestly, the worst part is I could get behind some of what Trump's policies are if he didn't insist on being the absolute worst version of himself.
Yeah.
But as much as I don't like him, good lord, I can't stand the Democrats either. So, but again, let's just tie up the conversation with the obvious. None of them really care about the small guy. They're just trying to make off with all the cool shit while we're fighting ourselves.
That's fair. Well, with the sole exception, strangely enough, of Bernie, who's never going to get elected.
No, Bernie just wants to take everyone's money and give it to everyone.
Oh, yes. Rabid socialism. That's what I'll be. God help us all.
Meanwhile, back in
I'm
Syria.
just gonna keep whipping Edge's parents into submission here.
Well, wait a sec. You have to do something here, don't you?
Nope, just let him talk. At this point, you're supposed to...
Right.
The game is kind of trying to make you stop attacking and sympathize with them, but I'm still pissed off. They're like talking to him, we love you, son. Oh my god, it's a fucking monster!
If you hit Edge's parents hard enough, you can actually defeat them, and they'll drop the Suncrest ring, which gives Edge extra power.
That's the theory I'm operating on. And boy, Mom's gotten off relatively scot-free. Dad is taking it. I know you've been cheating on Mom, you son of a bitch!
I always thought it was really weird how they just kind of like wedged this into the overall quest.
Yeah, that is a thing they did.
Like this small side quest of, and then Golbez carried out genocide against Eblin because Lugi needed test subjects, and that chapter's over now.
Yeah, speaking of war crimes, here we are.
Yeah, right.
Though you mean to tell me your life wouldn't be better with wings for ears? Come on.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Depends, can I fly? Oh yeah, Rubicante.
I like how Rubicante seems to have like a dog face in this sprite.
Yeah, but he's also got like a moral compass, so he comes in, he's like, how dare he? Wouldn't it be great if like the actual way that the writers meant you to read that was, oh no, Lugai, how dare he? I knew none of this was going on. Hell with your self-righteous blabbering. Shut up! I'll show you the power of rage! I don't know why I made him Keanu Reeves. And that's really the end of the Rubicante fight, is the Flood spell and the, well, I don't have Blizzaga yet, but I do have Shiva. He's gonna heal me, right? Yeah, he's gonna heal me.
Yeah. He's classy like that.
Nice.
He's got a death wish.
Yeah, right. Quite frankly, I've grown tired of living.
This whole battle is just one big suicide note.
Ninjutsu! Whoa, I love Edge's spellcasting animation. Look at that shit.
Yeah, now he's just Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, right. Too slow!
Well, down goes Cecil.
Nah, he's gonna be just fine. The only one in any trouble here is Rubicante.
The bats did more of that on the way in.
Meanwhile, we're dealing several thousand damage per hit. I mean, holy shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this isn't gonna take very long.
This is not a fair fight.
He's no emerald weapon. His HP pool's not that high.
No.
Nothing can penetrate this road. Definitely not ice. I should probably...
Oh my god.
Use that.
I'm a little impressed. Why did he do that? Why did he fucking do that? That was awesome.
What was the plan there?
He's like, oh my god, I'm just trying to end it.
Oh, please stop.
Like, really, nearest I can figure, he just wanted to die.
I thought I had Reflect on.
Kane, jump! I mean, do I have to? He's really not doing well, guys. He's been puking up blood for 5 minutes now.
Oh yeah, this fight ain't gonna last 5 minutes.
No.
Like how his right hand there is giving you devil.
Yeah, I know. What's going on with that hand?
You've already shattered his fingers, that's what it is.
Rubicon, and look at his smile, too. He's just like, one in the pink, one in the stink, am I right? Oh, God. We've been, like, misreading Rubicante all along. He's just this wild party animal, and he's come into this fight drunk. That's why he healed you.
I am honestly surprised he is, taking this long.
I know, man. I think they might have tried to compensate in this version by giving him extra HP. I really do.
Today on World's Most One-Sided Fights.
Yep. Hey, guys! Tell Cooper that guy was a douchebag! Okay, Rubicante. Remember, stay classy, guys! Yeah, you too, buddy.
My dad owns a dealership!
I can totally get us a discount if you let me live! Yeah, farewell, Rubicante. That was awesome. One in the pink, one in the God, it's the 6th grade all over again. Now, how did these motherfuckers climb this tower? I'm sorry.
I thought only Edge could get here. I mean, that was the thing, wasn't
Yeah, that
it?
was the thing. And you mean to tell me...
Oh, they're all ninjas.
Yeah, but this old man and, like, these 3 chumps beat all those ogres and shit? I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean... Either we're the only ones who can save the world, or everyone can goddamn save the world. It can't be both.
Everyone's a hero deep down inside. I mean, isn't that what Enter the Spider-Verse taught us?
It cuts to like 5 minutes earlier, and they actually came in here with like 50 men, and these are the last 4. This mission was a colossal waste of life.
Well, I mean, it was fine because supplies were getting strained in the cave anyways.
Right.
Herd needed thinning out.
Seneschal, you don't look so good. Oh, your highness, we have endured great hardship to get here and make sure that your well-being is preserved for the people. Yeah, whatever, we'll see you later. Oh, back down we go.
Ogres only kill the weak.
I fear we may not make it. Yeah, we'll see you later. Oh, ever carefree, your highness. I love this part.
Look at all these crystals.
Yeah,
Damn it.
goddamn. Like, it's the same thing with the goddamn Golbez hand. Cecil is like... I love Cecil, but he's like the most incompetent protagonist in this series. Like,
It's like a Saturday morning cartoon.
there's no shit he won't fall for, you know? Quite literally. Oi. It's a trap. Yeah, Cecil. Clearly. The room full of MacGuffins that can save the world just being handed to you is a trap.
Golbez is just gonna, let you walk in and steal his shit.
So we thought... This isn't too long, I think, until we get the next airship, right?
It's just more frickin' Tower of Babel stuff.
Yeah, I'm really glad. This is pretty much it for the Tower of Babel, though, right?
Isn't it?
I mean, we've got the giant, but that's a little bit
It's the
different.
dungeon that just goes on and on.
I really think this is it, though. Whoa!
I'm sorry, I just had this weird moment where I was just picturing Golbez as just being too much like Negan.
Really, I've always pictured him more like Skeletor.
Did you think I was just gonna let you walk into this tower and steal all my cool shit?
You guys gotta be about the dumbest group of motherfuckers. He pulls out his baseball bat. God damn, am I gonna love this?
Oh god.
I'm sorry, but I'm having fun. Are you having fun? It feels like we're having fun. Edge is just lying in there in the corner. His brains have been thoroughly bashed out. Oh my god, he got Edge. A low enough stakes character where it doesn't affect the overall plot, but someone we will deeply miss.
God, that almost works too well.
Golbez is Negan. See, this is why, hey, goddamn, it's still just you and me watching on Twitch. If anyone's out there that watches this on YouTube and knows Flash animation and doesn't mind working for blowjobs, just call Chris back.
Chris, it's 11:30 at night. I mean, come on.
That's like prime Twitch hours. I mean, look at this shit. You've got a Fortnite view with 26,000 views going right now.
Yeah, but, I mean...
But that's, what's his name, Ninja? Ninja's like the king of Twitch right now?
Yes, the man who couldn't properly produce fast food is somehow making $50,000 an hour.
Don't remind me.
There's no justice. There's no justice.
I mean, hey, nothing's stopping us. We could play those games, we just don't.
You know, Chris, I've realized that I'm really good at accounting, and I'm finally starting to like it.
And I'm a halfway decent priest.
It may not be good money, but god damn it, it's my money at the end of the day.
It's always really funny when people like have an actual work conversation with me or like a faith-related conversation with me, and it's like, oh crap, you actually believe all this, don't you? Like, I feel like social me and
Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna touch this.
yeah.
I'm not even gonna touch this.
I'm just saying I may have some kind of personality disorder.
What did they call it in 1984? Doublethink.
Double think? I don't know.
Doublethink. The ability to be able to hold two contradictory ideas in your mind at the same time.
Yeah, but see, in my mind, none of what I'm doing is contradictory. Yeah, I swear like a fucking sailor, but does that DQ me from having faith? I don't think so.
Well, if you're a Catholic, sure.
Oh, you and your works righteousness.
We just like it to count for something.
You climb that ladder to heaven, Nick. I'm gonna take the escalator.
My goal is to get my foot in the door at Purgatory, because as I understand it, if you can get there, you're in. It's gonna take a while, but you're in.
Spoken like a true accountant.
You know, it's all I don't have to finish first. I just have to not finish. Well, not quite last, but I just have to place, win, place, or show.
It's like outswimming the shark, right? It's just about outswimming the other guy.
I don't have to make it to land if I'm stuck in the middle of the ocean. I just need to find a raft, and my time will come. Just be patient.
Does that coffee liqueur like produce like all the metaphors? That's impressive.
All I do is speak in metaphors. My sister was talking about this toxic friend she had, about whether or not she should continue being friends with her since all she does is like emotionally drain all of her friends. And I said something along the lines of, all I did was talk in metaphors. I said, you know, Angelina, you can put water into a bucket with a hole in it, but you're never going to be able to fill it.
The mouse can offer up all the cheese at once. The cat still wants blood.
If you've got a leech on your leg sucking all the blood out of you, you just gonna let it keep doing it, or are you gonna swat it off?
You can go to the whore all you want and rap it as many times as you want. You're still gonna get burning piss.
You can't pour from an empty glass.
Oh god, this thing can kill me. No, it can't. I'm thinking of the Red
No, this
Dragon.
one's not too bad.
I'm thinking of Red
Yeah.
Dragon.
Boy, this guy's a pain in the ass if you're trying to farm the green tail.
Oh, so long edge.
Oh, well, you know, that's not much of an accomplishment. I hope he's weak against ice. Marginally.
Yeah, we're gonna be just fine. I should have healed though.
I always love when you
Hello.
try to use a high potion on someone who you just raised with the Phoenix down, and then they get killed, and then
Yep.
the person with 4,000 HP gets the...
Yeah, meanwhile, Cecil's still standing. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't so bad. But I learned my lesson.
Yeah, let's go ahead and top the team off here.
Cecil, you're sitting on 100 MP right now. I don't like it.
Kiraga, the heal spell for the party on the go.
That was one thing I really liked about the BioShock series, was the hilarious, like, 50s commercials for all of the plasmids or spells in that game.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you ever...
Well, there's a game I should really play.
You know, BioShock, I kind of passed it over when it first came out, but I really enjoyed, well, I liked the first one, didn't bother with the second because I heard it was garbage, but then I loved Infinite.
Yeah, that's pretty much most everyone's reaction I've heard as far as that series goes. Wow, you're a big boy.
I mean, it's popular for a reason. It's just one of those series, you know?
It was very good from what I had heard.
And it also had the courtesy not to really overstay its welcome, or, like, given Infinite's massive success, begin peppering us with yearly sequels after it was done. You know, it's, if they're working on a sequel, which they very may well be, they've certainly taken their time with it. So
Yeah, it's almost been 8 years.
yeah, I respect that. What are we doing here, guys? Come on. Kill the goddamn old lady with the crazy teeth.
And eyes. Don't forget the eyes. But not before they summon another mithril golem. Oh.
They're gone. Airship, baby.
Okay, so we do get a different ship.
Yeah, the Falcon, I think.
Yeah, the aluminum falcon. No, aluminum is what Sid puts on the ship.
The aluminum Falcon, that's good. But no, I mean, the Enterprise first and then the Falcon second.
Oh, that's right.
They do love their sci-fi memes in Final Fantasy.
Is the Falcon a thing, or is it just a falcon?
No, the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars.
Oh, you know, I literally never connection it just now.
Yeah. But it's kind of the
well.
same thing as Biggs and Wedge, you know,
It's
just a little love letter to the movies they grew up which I respect.
Yep.
Now
Rise of the Skywalkers comes out this year.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see it. I'm still holding out some hope for Star Wars.
My sister will take me to round out the trilogy. I just can't think of a more kind of like milquetoast series, though.
I don't know. I
Oh,
certainly
hold on.
recognize...
But let's not go down the rabbit hole. Nick's 30-minute session of crapping all over Star Wars again. I think we've heard that song already.
No, and I totally understand your opinion. I mean, I just kind of am more riding the nostalgia train from my childhood, and so I'm willing to go with its ups and downs. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for Rise of Skywalker.
It'll be interesting to see where the movie goes, because I literally don't see where it can go, because I feel like they kind of wrapped up Episode 8 well enough to where it's like, all right, well, there's really no unanswered questions, so yeah, we're done, right?
That's true. Like, a lot of the big reveals were done in Episode 8, but it's basically just closing out Kylo Ren's story. Like, will he be redeemed, or will they have to take him down?
Yeah.
I think the more adventurous thing to do would be just to kill him. Vader was redeemed, and so if they don't want to repeat the same story as the original trilogy,
yeah, let's just straight up murder him. That'll go over real well for Fantasyland and Disney we're building for 8-year-olds.
Yeah, but why the hell not? Not every story has a happy ending, little Timmy.
Yeah, because this is about the story, right? So like, you go ahead and you go to Disneyland's Star Wars Land, and you build a lightsaber, and then they let you like execute
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Look, and here's his casket, kids. Pay your respects.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh god, that actually, now that I think about it, the whole Disney edge of that does make it kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way they can't play it safe.
But at the same time, Disney now also owns Deadpool, and you mean to tell me that they're gonna water down Deadpool?
Deadpool technically, or Deadpool, Disney technically owns Family Guy, doesn't it?
Yeah, 20th Century Fox, it has all those properties now. It may just be one of those things, though, where they kind of let the studios keep doing what they've been doing and just, cash the check, so to speak.
Well, I would imagine, yeah.
I would hope so.
It's a business, not a 501c3.
All of a sudden, Deadpool really comes down hard on the Jews in his next movie.
Was Walt Disney anti-Semitic, or was that something Seth MacFarlane thought was funny?
That's the rumor. I don't know how much truth to it there actually is.
Okay, so pretty much Seth MacFarlane, I got you.
Yeah, it could very well be. Though, that one episode of Family Guy where they enter, like, the Disney dimension and they animate them that way suddenly seems a lot more frugal. I'm sorry,
all I see is Sid going around yelling at small people.
Apparently over the precipice of hell. I mean, look at this shit.
Hey, this is their home.
Yeah, but this is the basement of a castle. Why would they build the castle over a pit of open lava? I mean, like, do they not have children? Do they not have children in this castle?
Well, there's a child in that castle.
At least one, and apparently there's a reason she has no friends. They've all fallen into the chasm, Nick.
Well, he lives in frickin' Mount Doom.
You'd think they'd be used to it, but nope. Every time there's weeping at the funerals, and King Gaiet can't seem to understand why. You guys are telling me you don't want to live over a pit of lava. I cannot fathom what you were telling me right now.
It offers excellent protection against our enemies.
Elves. No, Rydia, he did poop. He's very old.
Literally and metaphorically.
We got the drill. We're heading up, dude. Nick, we're blitzing this damn game. I know we've said that before, but
well, we are going really quick. I mean, it's
we're
like
7
what,
goddamn hours in, and we're about to go to the fucking. No, we're not the moon yet. We're going to the We've got some side stuff that's finally starting to open to us.
Yeah. We got to go to the Sylvan Cave. We don't have to do anything, really.
That's very true. Oh wait, no. Okay, we're not getting the drill
And then
yet.
we got to go to the sealed cave.
Yes. Okay, so now we're in side quest mode. So here's.
How do we get out of here?
Here's the. Okay, yeah. I don't think we're quite ready for the Sylph Cave. I think we are ready for the Fey March, though.
We're absolutely ready, but it will be a slog.
I think we're ready for the Fey March, though.
Mm-hmm. How do you get back up? I for some reason thought you were going to go up, and then Sid blows himself up again to open up the hole.
That'd be hilarious. Sid, man, I know you're still recovering from the last time, but we're calling on you, buddy. Oh, God, okay. Anything for you, Cecil. That's what I like to hear, buddy. Cecil, watches him unblinkingly die.
So, literally, how do you get back up? You go through the sealed cave, and then...
I feel like it's really telling me to hang on to that guy hammer. I'll give it to the fat chocobo.
you go through the sealed cave, and then you got to get up to go fight the giant. How do you get out? Oh, they attach the drill to your...
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the second
okay.
time around. So what happens here is... Yes, we come out of the cave, Cain betrays us, and then Sid attaches the drill.
Okay.
Okay,
So if
how
we
many
had to
times do I have to
throw
say,
the-
I don't want your goddamn stop spell. It doesn't work.
So if Cecil had to throw the magma stone down the well to get here, how did Golbez already get down here?
Plot armor?
With the Red Wings.
Right? It's not like he warped here. He had to have brought all those guys with him somehow. You're absolutely right.
It's like a car show at the local mall. They just disassembled the fleet, went through the Eblin cave, and reassembled it. And they'll never expect an air
There's
attack
like a really
underground.
easy entrance that only Golbez knows about. Alright, it's diamond time. So let's see here. I'm not going to worry about the Ashura yet.
The Ogre Killer.
Yeah, I'm going to go for broke on the armor here. No, wait a second. There's a piece of diamond gear that you can get for free around here, isn't there?
Really? I don't think so.
Before I buy everything?
Not that I'm aware of.
I'm gonna search around just in case. I'd hate to like be able to save 40,000 gil and not do it.
Search all around town.
Aha! Is this guy drunk? Howdy ho! Take our stuff, it's free!
How do you own you? You don't work here, do you?
You don't work here at all. These guys are actually two thieves who have raided the entire rest of the warehouse before you showed up. And now they're just like, oh god, we've been caught. I mean, welcome, traveler. Take what you want, it's free. Cecil's like, well, alright.
Sure, yeah.
You know, given what we've seen from Cecil, that would kind of be par for the course, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's either the paragon of justice or,
Or driveling nincompoop. I mean, there's just no... Will you fucking get down here and sell me stuff? Are you kidding right now? We don't
this
sell
is
to
great.
your kind.
You got a problem with white people?
Seriously, though, look at this asshole. There he is.
Okay.
Alright, so first thing I want to do is the armor, because that's the biggest boost.
Alright, well, one of you can get armor. Guess we'll have to wait in the car.
Actually, we're alright here, look at this.
No? Yeah, just barely. What does the golden hairpin do?
Apparently, jacks
Oh.
these two.
It doesn't half your MP use, apparently.
Dude, that was an improvement.
Yeah, that'll do.
Not enough
That'll do.
space, fuck you.
Unfortunately, the one who really needed it, Edge, gets nothing, but...
Yeah, that's very true. Edge always kind of has a back seat in the armor department.
Well, have you considered changing up your rows so that you got 3 back row people?
Yeah, that's true. You can equip the boomerangs on Edge
Yeah,
and have
and
him
he
do
does
long
full
range.
damage from the back row.
Yeah.
Something to consider.
That is true.
Especially if you just got him using ninjutsu.
Yeah.
Honestly, that could solve a lot of your problems.
I'm not ready to call it a problem, though. It's kind of like my drinking. It's only a problem when, the family starts complaining. Did I say that out loud?
Happy intervention!
Do-do-do-do.
You're being deported! Okay, now I'm just, picking up wacky banners.
What makes you think I want the goddamn blood lance? By the way, you still haven't told me, what is the trick to the blood lance? How do I get it to actually do something?
No, I think you just attack an enemy with it and you get HP back.
Oh, okay. So the idea is that it's worth the trade-off for like the poor damage it does for giving you HP.
Yeah, I
Alright.
mean, there's a point in the game where it's useful. I mean, I think I use it until I get the Avenger in the Sylph Cave.
I gotcha. Okay, well, let's see. Let me make sure I have the right cave here. Yeah, sealed cave. Or wait, no. This is where we want to go to progress the plot, right?
Right.
I don't want to do that yet. I want to go to the Fey March.
Don't you need a crystal or something to open that door? Or I guess the king gave it to you.
Yeah. Lucas Key, yeah. Okay, here we go. Passage of the Eidolons. Nick, Someone's robbing us! I can feel it! Oh boy.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Actually, you won't, because next time on Play the Hits, we're gonna go
Nick
into the
gets
Fame Arch.
robbed.
Yeah. Nick gets
If
robbed
I'm
and
not
clubbed
back
over
in
the
the next
head.
episode, it's because they wanted blood.
And Knuckles is waiting on standby just in case. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a good night and God bless America. We'll see you next time.